Okay, sorry for tuning in. There was a little message about moderators and whatnot, so I was looking into it. Hello, guys. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back if you're old. Welcome if you're new. Happy to have you here as we grow and expand. I'm trying to get back into the rhythm of posting and doing readings and all this other stuff. Yeah, I've just been so busy with life. Honestly, everything else kind of took a back seat. So I am putting my feet back in here, and so this is how we're going to do this as we kind of get back reintroduced to one another and all that good stuff. Um, if you want, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna post all sign live streams, and then hello, and then if you want a specific reading for your sign, then you have to comment below, and then I'll see if I can do that. So it's going to be all, and then if you need more in depth, then comment below, and that's how we're going to do that and kind of build back up, guys. And of course, the typical biblical, if you would like to book a personal reading with me and all that stuff, I'm going to have that information in the description box below after this is all posted and stuff. You can shoot me an email, we can go from there. But without any further ado, let's get into your readings. This is all signs of what is going on for you in the next 10 days. Let me know if you like this style reading. I tend to like this style reading for the tarot readers that I watch, so I thought that I would try it. Normally I don't do time readings or whatnot, but let's try to do it. All right, thank you. I was just about to ask. Look at you, Taylor Lee. We're here. I was just about to ask, so we are starting off with Taurus. So exciting. And thank you for everybody who's joining me. If you're here, please drop a like so I can get back into the rhythm. I'm literally begging to engage with the content so I can get back into it. So, thanks. All right, so we're starting over here. What is happening in the next 10 days with Taurus? How are we starting off with High Priestess? That is so funny. Oh my gosh, of course I forgot my second deck that I was going to use, but we'll get through it. The Nine of Cups, the Seven of Wands, next 10 days, two more cards, Spirit, and one more. Thank you. I appreciate that. I was like, I missed y'all. I was like, let me say hello, like for real. Like, let's get into the rhythm. So I appreciate that. Thank you. I was like, I've been on my Billie Holiday kick. I've been trying to do like 1930s, like the hair pieces. So I've had a collection. So if you ever see some cool hair pieces, let a girl know, okay? Thank you. And that means a lot coming from a Taurus, my Venus ruled queen, okay? All right, so let's get into what's going on for Taurus. Um, so it really is kind of a mixed bag over the next 10 days. I think you have some really great news that's coming in on the way, but there's some blockages. I feel like you might be blocking your intuition, or you know what I'm also hearing, Taurus? Over the next 10 days, you have to get very real about what you want moving forward. I do feel like there's going to be some things that are annoying or some things that are creeping up from your past. It could be financial things creeping up from your past, like little bills. I don't think that this is anything major. I'm not saying this to scare anybody here. I was like, it's not scary, but it's just like, oh, that thing is due. Shit, your afterpay on your Fashion Nova might come out at a very inconvenient time. You know what I'm saying? So just pay attention to little things like that over the course of the next 10 days. But the moral of the story here is to really, really, really honestly and truly get serious and get honest about what it is that you want, what makes you happy, and don't be afraid of that answer. I feel like some of you, maybe you're holding yourself back because you don't want to seem unrealistic, or you don't want to seem like your head's in the sky, you don't want to seem too proud or something. I feel like you need to shed that. Some of you too, I'm getting very specifically, this is from childhood like financial issues in particular. Maybe you felt like really restrained, or not even childhood, it could be young adulthood. She, like where you could have just had up and down financial things and not been able to balance the books. It does look like absolutely this is going to be the time and the era where you get to be honest with yourself about what you want. And once you decide what you want, you'll be able to start going towards that. So I really do feel like your intuition is going to be really screaming at you these next couple of days towards judgment. There's something that is going to be brought to your attention that is actually going to make you very happy. There's going to be something from the past that you might have to deal with financially, but overall, I think that you're going to be blessed with the gift of clarity. So over the course of the next 10 days, Taurus, really just kind of try to be, you don't necessarily have to be alone, but definitely sit with your thoughts. Definitely take 10 to 20 minutes at some point in the day to sit and be chill and to be present and to just listen to your own intuition, so you can hear the messages and also just reinstore faith and trust within yourself and in the universe, because it does look like it's going to be a very positive time. There's good news that's coming, but you have to be in a space to receive it, okay? So that's what I'm getting for Taurus. I hope that that made some type of sense, because it came through pretty clearly, but let's go ahead and keep it pushing, see what's going on with, we'll stick with earth signs. So let's go with Virgos. What's happening with Virgos in the next 10 days? All right, Virgos, next 10 days. Wow, Virgos, this is really great. A homecoming. I'm genuinely hearing like you're going to be out with friends. This is a very social time. Perhaps you end up connecting with somebody from your past. There's some really good, clear communication. Virgo, this is really open and shut reading. In your next 10 days, you're going to have something worth celebrating. This could be something for work. Somebody could be congratulating you for work. You could be going out on a date. If you're looking for a home, you can find a really nice home, a really nice apartment. Something might really come through with a roommate. I just feel like you're going to be really happy and content with something, over the course of the next 10 days. I feel like this is something that you've held out a lot on. You've been very strong-willed, very dogmatic on how you want it, what you're doing, how things are moving forward. And so the universe sees that and they're actually going to reward that for you. So let me be the first to congratulate you, Virgo. There's some really awesome news. Some of you, I think that you're really impressing a boss, a higher up, or somebody finally seems to make it on your side. A lot of you could be seeing, your father specifically. If your father is no longer here with us, then you could be like strongly reminded of your father in a very good way. Have like a really nice positive dream. I'm kind of getting that. So this is a perfect time for reconnection. This is a perfect time for getting that recognition at work for what you've been doing, Virgos. And yeah, and ultimate clarity and all the other stuff. And I just want to remind you, if you want a longer reading for your next 10 days, then please comment below so I know what signs are here and what signs are interested, okay? But yeah, Virgo, overall, let me see if there's any other messages. Your next 10 days is going to be really awesome. Socially happy, things are happening, friends are getting good news. You might hear of a marriage, you might be invited to a wedding, you might be proposed to, depending on where you are. There's just a lot of positive things that are going on, so please get out there. Virgo, this is so funny. Okay, so we might have to dig a little deeper. So I really feel like here, there is something that's holding you back or someone that's holding on to you. This could be like a new connection. Perhaps, sorry Virgo, this sounds really crazy, especially with the 3 of Cups. This is a little saucy, wassy Virgo. So if you catch this and you're interested in this storyline, please comment below and like this video so we can get a little nosy, because it looks like if you're in a relationship or you're dating somebody or you're trying to date somebody or you're in a good space, you might end up meeting somebody else. And you might be very attracted to this person. There's a lot of, whoa, I didn't even see the Knight of Wands here. I was like, there's a lot of temptation. This person that you're about to meet is very hot, Virgo. This is crazy. Like it's going to be a lot of like sexual energy, a lot of sexual attention. This person is a go-getter. Woof, Virgo. This is hot and steamy. So I know this might not make any sense, but I just feel like there's somebody who's going to be so delicious and tempting that is going to enter your orbit within the next 10 days or so. And it's going to bring a lot of temptation. Or if that really is just so far off your radar, then it does feel like whoever you're partnered with or something is going to be invigorated with like all this new freaking passion for you. And they're going to want it. So I see a really hot time, Virgo, for you within the next 10 days. This is awesome. Some of you, like I said, this could be a reunion of somebody that you haven't seen in a long time. Virgos, like, yeah, I got hot. So, Virgos, yeah, long story short, you're in for another hot 10 days. Good news, good reputation. You deserve to celebrate. So have fun is what I'm hearing, okay? It's going to be a really fun time overall for you, Virgos. So let me know if you want a longer reading. Thank you. And then, yeah. Yep. So let's go ahead and keep on. We're going to get into Capricorns, what is happening with Capricorns over the next 10 days. Wow, Capricorn, I see a lot of forward movement, something that's been stagnant. And it's crazy because, like, wow, work. Work! Are we surprised? Work, 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 work. So there's something very unexpected, an unexpected breakthrough, an unexpected opportunity that is coming through. Don't worry about it, Capricorn. Your angels are guiding this. This is something that you are like, I don't want to say owed, but it's something that you've worked for and you deserve it. So over the next 10 days, I do see that a dream connection is going to be made, it's particularly on a workforce. So let's say that you've been looking for somebody to collaborate with, or you've been trying to pull off a big project. This is a major client coming in. But here's the catch. The catch is you have to really release and surrender, and let it go. Like, let whatever this really strong desire is, let it just fall into your place. Relax. I feel like you need to relax into this, because when you're able to relax, that's when you're going to get this really pivotal um, aha moment, like this very much a whoa, I see it, a different perspective. This is a great perspective that you're going to be having. And it comes through like an epiphany, and it's going to give you the direction to move forward. But you have to relax into it, because you can be stressed. There's no point in stressing, because it's going to happen. If you decide to stress out then and make this a painful 10 days for you, then it will be painful. But if you decide to release it and let it go, let it happen in its own time, then it's going to feel like, again, destiny. You've been patient for this. You've wanted for this. You've worked for this. It's been long enough. So you're manifesting. It is coming into fruition. This is an awesome combination, because I feel like you're being fruitful, and Spirit is telling you to stay put. This is something that, I'm getting an image of, the grass growing between her toes. Like, it comes up to you. There's nothing that you have to do but stand there. So congratulations, Capricorn. This is a big deal. Shout out to my earth signs. Y'all are all doing pretty well. And Capricorn, of course, if you would like a longer reading, then please comment below and we can get in depth with it. That's how I'm going to be doing these readings for now, until, like, the audience is back up, since I'm MIA for so long. So if you want a deeper reading, if this wasn't enough, then please comment that you're interested down below. Okay? All right. So let's go ahead. I'm hearing water. So let's move into our water signs, Pisces. So we're going to start with Pisces. What is happening in the next 10 days for our Pisces? Woo! Strong communication. Somebody is reaching out to you, specifically over the internet. The full card. Wow, Pisces. Same underlying energy as who do we just do? Capricorn. So the angels are at work. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. They're at work, and they're going to be bringing really good news in for you. But kind of what I'm getting in the media, I really do feel like you're going to be connecting with somebody. For some of you, this could be reconnecting. I want to say reconnecting with somebody. You'll be reconnecting with somebody over the internet. This could be an earth sign. Earth, sure. But what I'm getting, it could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or it can be a water sign, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I feel like somebody is going to be reaching out to you over the internet with some sort of offer. For some of you, this easily could be work. This could be a work opportunity, something to explore. This could be like you get like accepted into something. This could be a course. It's probably online. Some of you might be offered something that is going to cause you to travel. So this is going to open up a few different ways that this could play out, Pisces. But overall, it's really exciting, and it's a wish fulfillment, and it is kind of like the beginning of this new chapter. So your connections are going to be very important to you, your networks. I'm specifically getting networks. This could be romantic for some of you, but for most of you, I really feel like this is going to be like networking, social status, friendships. Why was it so hard for me to get to friendships? It feels very 11th house. This feels like this is going to deal with your friendships and all that other stuff too. This can be romantic, but for a lot of you, it's your friendships and connections that you're going to be meeting with people about moving something forward, like moving a project or something forward. So take that leap of faith, Pisces, because it's time. You are going to be introduced to some pretty cool people over the course of the next 10 days. So make sure that you're putting yourself out there, going out. Definitely, this is a perfect time, Pisces, to be social. Don't just hang around in your bedroom all day, as fun as that might sound, because there's a world out there, and the world is waiting for you. So go spread them wings, because the star card can also mean fame. So some of you could really be attracting quite a bit of attention over the next 10 days on the internet. The internet is going to be your best friend, okay? If you're like, ugh, I'm not far from the internet, I don't care about any of that stuff, then the bars, have fun, networking. And then, yeah, okay, so interesting enough, and again, Pisces, if you want to hear more, please let me know in the comment section below. So I do feel like there is some hidden romance here. There is some underlying energy that has been untapped into. This could come from the person that you're meeting. This could come from the person that's returning. It's going to be a very social 10 days for you, Pisces. Hello. Yes, this is going to be a very social 10 days for you, Pisces, because friendships are active, but as well as romantic interest. Even though it's hidden, it's not at the forefront. This is not the desire. So somebody that you meet, you could be very attracted to, and you like them, and there's a little crush. Like you might meet somebody, and you're like, oh, I have a crush on this person. I'm excited to work with them. They're so cute. It could develop into something more. You'll have to see. Somebody reaching out to you could have deeper intentions than they've let on, particularly if you're dealing with a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. You know, if you're dealing with a air sign, they have a lot of emotions for you, but they're not expressing it. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, I can say the same thing too. So it just depends. So Pisces, there's a lot happening over the course of the next 10 days because there's a lot of people, there's a lot of different energies. So be prepared for that. Chill out this weekend if you have to, because over the course of the next, not this weekend for real, like chill out on Sunday, but you need to be out and about next week, and you need to make it a point to like get dressed and get out the house, Pisces. None of this will happen if you decide to sit in the house for the next 10 days. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to say that. And this is coming from a Pisces. Look, I have a necklace on and everything. This is coming from Pisces. I want to stay in the house, but I also want to meet people. So that's going to be the gag, darling. So that's what I got for you, Pisces, next 10 days. Let me know if you want to do something longer in the comment section, and I'll be on that. So let's move into Scorpio. We're sticking with the water signs. Let's move into Scorpios. Justice. Whoa, Scorpios. Okay. Got Justice, the Magician, and the Five of Swords. So I was going to say things are coming into balance. Things are coming into union, and then the Five of Swords came out. So I'm going to see what is surrounded. I still feel like that's true. You're gaining a lot of control. Libra, this is Libra energy, and then you have Aries energy. So I feel like if you've been giving too much to partnerships, you're going to start giving back to yourself, Scorpio. And if you've been giving too much to yourself, you're going to be giving back to partnerships, okay? And this is going to come probably at a little disconnect, a fight, a misunderstanding. But I feel like this is a needed misunderstanding to get the ball rolling. So there was some miscommunication or something. Somebody wasn't understand something the way. And so now you're going to have the opportunity, Scorpio, to speak about what exactly it was so you can get back on the same level. We have the Eight of Pentacles. So you certainly could have be focusing on work, focusing on, I just heard a house project. Yeah, so I feel like Scorpio, the biggest thing that's happening within the next 10 days, you are deciding to end a period of confusion. There was a fog about something. Oh my gosh, Scorpio, this is really powerful. Okay, so you're definitely in a fog about something. This could involve something legal. This could involve children. This could involve work. This could involve something that's been taking a very long time to come through. I feel like you're finally seeing a situation for what it is. It could be a business partnership as well. You're seeing it for what it is. There is a depth to this illusion. You see something so clearly. Of course, now that you see it clearly, there's going to be like not a problem, but just kind of like an energy of like, well, was I being taken advantage of? You're going to want to stand up for yourself. So that's why this Five of Swords is here. But when you do stand up for yourself, or you do finally say what needs to be said, or you tell the people around you, like, hey, I know what's up now. I'm here. I'm aware. You're not about to play me. I definitely see a really positive energy coming through where you're going to get the justice that you need. So if you've been in a situation where you've been giving, and have nothing in return, Scorpio, that is over. You're done with that. You're sitting up for yourself. You see things clearly. You're no longer putting yourself in harm's way. and you are certainly defending yourself. So I do feel like there's going to be a lot of manifestations that come through. Pay very close attention to your dreams, that they're going to be your best friends navigating your intuition. That's where the truth is going to come out. So it's like you might see somebody like turn into a monster or something, and you're like, oh, I see you for who you are, you know? So it's really ironic because it's just like through Neptunian energy, it's giving me really Neptunian energy. It's like through these dreams, through these illusions, you actually discover the hidden truth that you've been missing, you know? Very much the power of the hanged man. So it's all about perspective, Scorpio. It's a very serious kind of tone, very different from the Piscean tone. So I feel like you're in a very serious mode because you want to end this conflict. You want to end this back and forth. You're ready to readjust your focus. You've spent too much time giving to that thing and you're sick of it. So now you're just like, I'm not going to keep giving to that thing. I am going to get back to what I know and focusing on myself and focusing on what I want. So congratulations, Scorpio. Look at this. Yep, the five of wands and the queen of, and I got the queen of cups and the hermit. So I feel like this has been a battle that you've been fighting alone, but even here, that's Virgo energy here. You're seeing it clearly. You finally are seeing the whole picture. It's taken a long time, but you're seeing it. This definitely could involve a woman, a lover, a divorce, a boss, an ex. You know, I will say man if you're here, but there's a feminine energy that's being presented here. Maybe you're seeing the man you're with as very feminine in a way, you know. Um, we'll see. So, yeah, that's what I got for you, Scorpio. If you want to hear more about your next 10 days, then let me know in the comment section below, depending on what signs come up and how many likes they get. That will dictate if I end up doing a longer reading. So, thank you so much. Don't forget to like it. And we are going to move into Cancers, our final water sign. So, let's see what's going on for our Cancers within the next 10 days. We have the Page of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords, definitely some money information coming in for sure. Oh, wow. The Page of Wands, a lot of communication, a lot of communication. Keep your phone on. Do not have it on Do Not Disturb. Be watching out for your emails over the course of the next 10 days because there is life-saving information that's coming in for you. This, again, could be something that seems very little with this page energy. It might not seem like, oh, this is like the end all be all, but you should definitely consider it because it will move in the right direction. This is something that will expand. A lot of you could be offered to travel, and it feels, I just heard specifically like a shoot. You can be invited to like a photo shoot, so you're going to need to travel for it. You could be invited, you know, you could audition for a part, get a role in a play, have to go, get a role in a movie, something like that. If that's what you're into, if not, then this is like you get offered to go to a like a business retreat or a council or something. So really exciting. Oh, the Ten of Cups. This is really good news, Cancer. So really great news on the way in the next 10 days that is going to cause you to travel or it's going to come from afar. If you apply to something, you could be accepted and it's in like Canada or something. So you might not be traveling within the next 10 days, but you are going to get news from afar that is going to prompt you to travel. So that's what's super exciting. This is very fortunate. So please, please, please open your lines of communication. This information will not come in. You will miss it if you are not looking for it. So do not hide from the world, Cancer. This is not the time to hide from the world. This is the time to really be on it, be social, be active. That seems very thematic from the water signs. Every water sign that I did is dealing with another individual in one way or another. You and Pisces in particular are definitely meant to be put out of there. So if you are a Pisces Cancer combination in some way, or you have a very dominant moon placement, then you absolutely need to be on your P's and Q's. You absolutely need to be out and be social, okay? So that's what I'm getting. Let's see if I can get any more for our Cancers within the next 10 days. But regardless, if you don't have Pisces still, you need to be out and about. Um, the world, my God. And the sun. Wow. You win for the best reading. Oh my goodness. This is all this positive news. The Wheel of Fortune. So this is a very positive next 10 days for you. Congratulations. Again, I've been saying that a lot throughout this reading. So congratulations, Cancer. Congratulations, Capricorn. Y'all two are like really up there. So awesome, awesome, awesome stuff. The Six of Pentacles. You're finally going to get what you've been owed. Oops, I just like threw those cards down. Let's see what came out. You're going to get what you're owed, but look at that double six. Be careful, of course, about who you're telling things to. Some of you might have like a difficult mother figure that you're dealing with. grandmother, matriarch, hey, that you're dealing with. And so don't tell them everything because there might be a little sabotagey, wabotagey, you know. Cancer energy, you're going to deal with maternal characters, maternal figures. So if that makes sense, let me know. If you want to hear more, then please let me know that you want to hear more in the comment section, and then we will go from there. So that's what I got for you, Cancers. As far as your next 10 days, I'm going to do a deck reshuffle, and then we will move over into our earth signs. We'll do earth. No, we already did earth. We'll move into our fire signs, and then I have air. Yep. So hello, welcome to everybody who's here. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm so happy to see y'all. I'm really trying to get back into the rhythm of everything. So please help a girl out. Hit like so I can get back into the algorithms. Comment, leave a comment. Let me know how you're doing. So let's get it. Let's go, right? Sorry, I'm sure that this is speaking loud. I apologize. But it's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it, okay? Thank you for whoever hit that like button. Mwah! Thank you. All right, so let's see. So we are going to move into, I said fire, so let's go with Aries. Let's go with our Aries energies here. Page of Wands, perfect. Definitely Aries. So here's telling me you have shuffled enough. The Page of Swords, the Three of Cups, Two of Swords. I'm hearing that there's more to learn, Aries. Perhaps, yeah, there's more to learn. There's more to learn, but that's not a bad thing. The Five of Pentacles at the bottom, but let's see. Oh, the Magician to the Sun. I love this. So this is really interesting. You got the Emperor, I don't know if I showed you this, the Emperor, the Magician, and the Sun. A lot of masculine energy. So I feel like Aries, you yourself are taking back power and control of your life. And because of this, you are going to be put into a situation where you are seen or you are discovered. This is giving me very like picked out of a crowd. Picked out of a crowd of people, somebody sees you. The Emperor sees you. So I'm getting like literally like Cinderella goes to the ball vibes. And like through all those sea of people, they see you. If you're been auditioning, again, modeling, specifically modeling, looks, any of that stuff, Aries, that you've been wanting to do, I really feel like you're going to stand out in front of a crowd. The reason why I heard to remain humble, don't act so much in the masculine energy that you're not able to receive, okay? You might be used to being the giver, so you don't trust this. This might be an opportunity. You're like, I don't really trust this because I don't trust people. You know, it could easily be something like that. But I feel, in all honesty, you're putting yourself in a situation where you are going to be seen and you are going to shine and you're going to be able to bring in to your awareness. The funniest thing about this combination, Aries, is that you have the Two of Swords here. You're not going to see this. This person sees you, but you don't see them. This is very much like a glass mirror where it's one way. So you might be out one night and you're just like, I feel like somebody's like staring at me. They are. They are. But in that case, you act naturally because when they finally walk up and tap you on your shoulder, you're going to be quite surprised at who's been watching you because this person is going to have a lot of influence and a lot of power. Hey, Virgo. Hello, hello, hello. But yeah, this person's going to have a lot of influence and a lot of power. So yeah, this is a very strong masculine energy. I feel like you stepped into your masculine energy, stepping up to the plate, but there's a very strong masculine energy that's following you. So this is super exciting. This is like one of the most like refreshing readings that I've had across all the signs. Like this is pretty freaking good. So next week is going to be a great week for a lot of people. I know Rahu is conjunct Venus in Aries and Vedic astrology. It might be in Pisces. I don't know. I'm mixing it up. In some astrologies, I will be able to tell you, but I should have written it down. So I would be absolutely sure. But regardless, the North Node and the planet Venus are going to be in conjunct in either Pisces or Aries, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong in the description box if you know, in the comment section if you know. But this is really beautiful because this is a very good time for connections and friendships and meeting people in business partnerships. Libra, Taurus, looking good, smelling good, feeling good, eating good. All of this is important. So it's across the board. I'm probably going to have to say, you need to make an announcement. I need to make an announcement because Aries, you're getting this, but everybody needs to hear this. Like this next couple of weeks is going to be spectacular when it comes to very Venetian things. It's going to be like literally on steroids. So please take care of yourself, Aries. Please put yourself out there because you are meant to be seen and you are going to be seen. And you're going to be surprised at who's looking at you because you are not looking for them. It's like the more that you care about yourself and like, I'm going to have a good time. I don't care who I meet. You're going to be like, oh, Spirit's like, oh, I got you, okay? Look at this. The Five of Wands and the Empress. Okay, so if we dig deeper into your reading, like I said, there could be a knack to not want to engage. You know, like you might not be able to receive, so you might be fighting it. This person that you're encountering, whether you're the masculine or the feminine, they are your match. Boom. But like the fiery firecracker that you are, fire sign, you're not going to make it easy for them and they're not going to make it easy for you. This is very much a thrill of the chase. It's very much like I met my husband, but like I hated him. The first time I met him, we argued. He spilled drink on me, or he, you know, tried to, right, he was staring at me all night. And then I walked out and he was just like, get my car. And I was like, absolutely not. I have more class than that. It's giving that type of energy, you know. And then he woos you, and then, you ride off in his limo or whatever. You know, a little Hollywood. I was like, I'm back in my natural habitat, so I'm feeling extra creative if you can't tell. But regardless, this is something that's really beneficial. And if you're not dating, then this could deal with work, to throw that in there at the end. But if you're not dating physically, I really feel like this is more dating. If this isn't your reading, then I'm sorry. But if you want to hear more, comment below that you are more interested in hearing the Aries reading. Please drop a like for me so I can get back into the algorithm. Thank you so much. How exciting, Aries. How exciting. Okay, so let's move into Sagittarius, I heard. Sagittarius, the World card. This is all such lovely freaking energy. The Wheel of Fortune, I didn't even see that. I just like feel so light, guys, and I don't know about you all, but I've been feeling so freaking heavy. The Fool. Wow, wow. The Ten of Swords under the World card. Endings, yes. The Knight of Cups to the Hangman. So you are, yeah, the High Priestess. Okay, so Sagittarius, you are my sign that has a freak ton of intuition. You have a lot of faith. And so I feel like you've been really faithful during this period that you've been through. You've been going through it. You've been hit, you've been hurt, you've been knocked up, knocked down. Like, it has been a mess. You are finally in a space where you are starting to feel better. You're starting to feel lighter. For some of you guys, this could be physical ailments that you were having. You could have been sick. You've been crawling out of bed. You could have been really, really, really struggling. But now the Wheel of Fortune has turned in your favor and you're released from the chaos, released from being, tied up, and you're finally going to find freedom. So it's really interesting that the Knight of Cups and the Hangman came out. I want to clarify, but I'm getting that there's still, just because you're feeling better, there's still things that have to fall into place. So there's still a level of patience that's going to be required, especially if you're dealing with a couple or a partnership. Again, Rahu is conjunct Venus, so this is what's happening. But with the Hangman, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords, there is going to be relationship things that it's just on pause right now. Do not make any significant commitments when it comes to relationships right now. Something could be very funky. Something needs to be seen more, okay, within the connection. If you're interested in what that is, please comment below for Sagittarius that you want to hear more about this connection that's kind of popping up, because I'm getting that there's also a relationship with somebody in the wings where the relationship has run hot, cold. You could have realized or could be finding out that you're incompatible, or there's certain things about your relationships that are incompatible. And so you're having to shift your perspective, but there's a lot of love there. It seems pretty complicated. So I'm not going to get too deep into it here, but let me know if you want to hear more. But overall, besides that, the general next 10 days for you, Sagittarius, is very positive. You're going to be very free. You're going to be unbound. You're going to be out in the world exploring, doing things. For some of you guys, you could be doing things by yourself. Like you could take yourself to your favorite restaurant, or you could go see a movie or something like that. So, be out, be social, be pretty, be nice. All right, Sag. So yeah, let me know if you want more for that from that reading. Sorry, I brushed out. And let's go into Leos. So what's going on for our Leos in the next 10 days? Spirit, the Ten of Cups. I'm so here for this positive energy. The Three of Cups. I'm at the Three of Wands and the Eight of Cups. So you're walking away from something. The Two of Wands. I just heard some of you guys are on spring break. Some of you guys are taking a break. Some of you guys are planning a vacation. The Two of Cups. The Justice card. So balance, 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 balance is what I keep hearing. Balance, work-life balance, social balance, traveling balance. Like you're just going to be out of like this really restrictive. You're finally going to start finding your rhythm. I feel like a lot of you guys could also be connecting with friends. You could be connecting with people that you haven't seen in a long time, people that you haven't visited. For some of you guys, this literally could be planning a trip. You could be planning a trip back to see a friend. It might not happen in these 10 days, but you're starting to prepare for them within the next 10 days. And for others of you, you're reconnecting with people. You're just like, hey, I'm here. Let's hang out. Let's grab drinks. Let's do something, especially with this Libra energy. I just feel like you're sick of being alone and you are actually taking steps to not be alone anymore, and they are going to fulfill you. So you're doing the right things. You're like getting out of your shell. The Eight of Cups and the Three of Wands. You're certainly moving forward. You're moving out. And I think that, you're at kind of a crossroad. It's time for you to make a decision about some connections, or you might decide to invest in a new connection, or where are you turning your attention? But this definitely, again, like everybody else, this involves other people. You are thinking about other people, but you are really thinking about it from your perspective. You're like, okay, what can I do with other people that's going to make me happy? And that's not selfish. It's just like, who can I invest in where I actually feel like it's mutual? What can I do to where it's balanced? Who is a match? I'm not hanging out with lower vibrational people. I'm not going to spend my time in lower vibrational areas. You're very serious about this. And so I really feel like this is going to be a beautiful time period for you of just negotiating friendships, negotiating contracts. For some of you guys, this could be business oriented too. This could be at work. But I just feel like everything is more social. I'm really not getting strong, besides Capricorn. I really haven't gotten any very strong working vibes. So everybody needs to be taking a break the next 10 days and just relax and enjoy what they can enjoy. Hopefully the weather's good for you wherever you are. If not, I am so sorry. Okay, but Leos, anything else? Yeah, you're planning a trip. Over the next 10 days, I really feel like the theme is like you're planning a trip. Long story short. But let's see if there's anything else. Then, of course, if you'd like to dig deeper, Leos, let me know in the comment section. Look at this, the Eight of Wands, traveling to the King of Pentacles. So you could also be hearing about someone. For some of you guys, you could be juggling relationships, or you could be like talking about a relationship. You're deciding if you want to be in a full relationship or not. Somebody's offering a full relationship to you, and you're just kind of like, I don't know. Like, I don't know where this is going. It's kind of what I'm getting to. So, really interesting, Leo. So let me know if you want to hear more about this. But yeah, safe travels whenever you decide to go. It'll be awesome. You'll really enjoy it. Spend time with friends. Absolutely. Okay? So, we're done with our fire sign, so I think we are down to air. Wow. Went by pretty quickly. Wow, 39 minutes. Period. Okay. I feel like it was insightful, hopefully. So now we're going to start with, I'm hearing Aquarius. So let's start with the Aquarius energy for the next 10 days. Judgment. Wow. Woo, the Tower. The Three of Swords. You are getting out of your brain for something. The Six of Wands. I love it. It's positive. I love it. You're finally out of your head. The Hierophant. Oh my gosh. The Ace of Cups. Wow. Look at that. You're out of your head and into your heart. Aww. it's giving the Tin Man finds his heart. You know, it's giving a teen. But I'm happy for you, Aquarius. I have a lot of Aquarius energy, especially in Vedic, but even in Western, my Mercury's in Aquarius. So I am a cold-hearted bitch as well. So it's nice to see that the ice caps are melting. Yay! At the end of the day, it was the iceberg that sunk the Titanic. Ice hurts. So the good thing about it is you are moving past that. I really feel like you are genuinely melting ice. You're melting your cold, cold, dead Aquarius heart. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm an Aquarius, Sun, Mars, and Vedic, so I'm literally kidding. But all jokes aside, I really feel like there's something that is going to warm your heart. Like there's something that's going to make you very happy. Perhaps you're drawn to experience a lot of unexpected love, or you receive a lot of attention, or you just are like, wow, I feel so supported in a way where I haven't felt supported. This person reached out to me. This person helped me out. I've seen good in the world. This makes me so happy. Like I just feel like over the course of the next 10 days, you're gonna be really happy. There could be something that ends up happening on your home front that shakes it up, but it's good. The only thing that I will say that could be kind of quote unquote negative is watch out for flooding. I'm seeing a little bit of flooding, so check up on flood insurance or something. Make sure that you're turning off all your faucets. I don't think that it's going to be anything like major, but check your pipes and all that because the Six of Wands is here, so I think you'll be successful. But if you are an Aquarius and you own a home, or you have like a leaky faucet or something, please go check that out before it turns into a bigger problem. That's what I'm saying. You're not gonna lose your house in flood, but just be mindful. Um, yeah, but other than that, on a front, it's just like you are really putting yourself up into a potential to be noticed. For some of you guys, this could be a makeover. You could be like really doing your makeup or doing your hair or trying something new, getting some new clothes. Definitely some new clothes and some new shoes, if that's something you've been wanting to do. But I feel like you're just wanting to spoil yourself, Aquarius. So this is really cool. Yeah, Aquarius. So you've been putting in a lot of work. I feel like you've been wanting. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm hearing that a lot of masculines are gonna find that. I feel like I'm speaking to masculine Aquarians. Of course, there could be women here, or maybe you're fluid, gender fluid, or something. Hey, Virgo. I did that. I think you can play back, but I did Virgo. I think you're the second one that I did, so you will definitely find it. But sorry, Aquarius. Anyways, yeah, I feel like I'm speaking to a lot of masculines for whatever reason. Could be wrong, but we'll see. Um, Either way, I just feel like you're like going to go shine your shoes. Like I just heard, you're shining your shoes. You're putting yourself out. You're still in preparation. Where I've seen the other signs are out being social, you Aquarius are still prepping for it. Like you're ready to put yourself back out there again. You're not there yet, but over the course of the next 10 days, you're going to be starting to be like, I'm ready to get back in there. I've been down enough. You've been so focused on work. There's still some work things that have to happen. Perhaps your nose has been to the grindstone trying to figure something out. Like you've just been like working, and now it's finally over. It goes well. You've impressed the boss, and you find yourself with all this free time again. And so now you're like, oh, thank gosh, that's over. That project was a nightmare. Now I'm ready to move into the next thing. So I'm certainly getting some positive energies there. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles. So yeah, you're still a little out in the cold. They're still a little out in the cold, but like I said, it's beginning to melt. And you're going to be able to start putting yourself back out there. Yeah, the next 10 days for you aren't going to be necessarily the funnest, but they're not the worst. They're not the worst because you're putting in that work, and you know what you're working towards is going to pay off tremendously. So congratulations, Aquarius. You're not having as much fun as everybody else, but you're doing very, very well. So yeah, if you would like to hear more about your specific reading, Aquarius, then let me know in the comment section. Please drop a like and let me know in the comment section, and then yeah, we'll go from there to see what signs I'm going to do next. So Aquarius, Libra. Ooh. So we have the Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. Yeah. The Two of Pentacles. Okay, Libra. Yeah, so the air signs, sorry, y'all aren't as social as everybody else. Everybody's finna be outside, and y'all finna not be outside. Sorry. Sorry, it's giving Charlie Brown. It's giving looking out the window. Nothing wrong with that for the next 10 days because I feel like it's good for you, Libra, because you probably have been out and about. You probably have been like doing your daggone thing. You know, Libras tend to be extreme extroverts. So, you have been out and about. Everybody's kind of catching up to you, where you, on the other hand, are staying in because you have some things that you got to figure out. Quite honestly, you have some clarity that you need, some answers. You know, some of you guys could also be very conservative financially over these next couple of days. Over the next 10 days, you really need to watch your money, watch your finances. Do not spend those money on the drinks and the coffees and all that other stuff. Please conserve your finances. I feel like there could be something. I do sense a little bit of a disagreement, a misunderstanding, feeling not understanding where somebody is coming from. Miscommunication is what I'm hearing. Somebody could say something, you could take it completely personally, or you could say something and this other person could be so offended and that's not what you meant. But I am getting a really strong energy here, Libra, that this is a good, like it kind of feels like you're a little bit in timeout. You're in timeout, you're in limbo because you have some decisions to make. You've left too many things up in the air, and because of that, there hasn't been any progress really. And so Spirit wants you to, no, cut through all of this, cut through all the confusion, cut through all the chaos, and be real. Sorry, Libra, but be real. Be real with yourself. Be real with your finances. But be real about your next decision. What energies you're focusing on what you're giving into. Very strong. So I'm gonna pull a couple more cards, and then yes, if you'd like to hear more from this, then let me know in the comment section below and drop a like, and I can do a longer reading for you specifically. Yeah. See, and the thing about it, Libra, is there's a lot of temptation. For some of you, you could be dealing with somebody that you're very pleasure driven by. You're drawn to them. You're attracted to them. The sauce is fire. You know, it could be something like that. But Spirit is even telling you to take a step back so you can see clearly. Some of you are literally stigmatized. You know, but others of you could just, you know, have some habits that Spirit is asking you to really address. You know, you could have some coping mechanisms or some addictions or some things that, like, it's time for you to sit and really be honest with yourself about if that is the healthiest for you and what you need to do next. And so the temptation is going to be really, 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 really strong over the course of the next 10 days to get you to do something that will have consequences later down the line. So please, sit down, take this time out to really focus and clear the fog. You might not decide to completely pick the habit, but I think you need to have real conversations with yourself about what's next and what's healthy and what's appropriate for you. So now would be the time, okay, before it snowballs into something bigger. This is something still low potatoes. I sound serious, but I'm not trying to scare you because this is like, all of this is minor arcana, so it's not major energy. The only major energy that we have here is the devil. So it's just like you could either be starting a new addiction that gets out of hand, or you could be conquering a new addiction, leaving him behind, and starting over again with a fresh new start for spring. It just depends on how you handle this energy. But it's not, it's do or die, but not like dire, if that makes sense, okay? But do it before it becomes dire, all right? And thank you for whoever dropped that like. So yeah, again, Libra, just let me know if you want to go down that rabbit hole a little bit further. But now we have, last but not least, our Geminis. So what is going on for our Geminis in the next 10 days? I feel like you're learning something, or if you're in school, school has been really taxing in the next 10 days. You've had a lot of responsibilities. So everybody else outside, and y'all are inside. This is so funny. We got the Knight of Wands. That's fine. The Queen of Cups. The Chariot. Yay! And the Six of Pentacles with the Death card. Okay, so yeah, some of you work, school, midterms, or just like final quarter stuff or whatever it's right now, so things are heating up, but it'll only be at the top of the 10 weeks. Like you'll have like a couple of days that could be super stressful, jam-packed, and then you'll free up with the Knight of Wands here. So things will get moving. So Gemini, what I'm seeing for you ultimately is, sorry, somebody just walked in, Penelope. Are you leaving? course, the last sign. But yeah, I was like, but I do see things moving forward. So Spirit is definitely telling you that this is a good time for you to follow your heart and not your head to get what you want. For some of you guys, Penelope, for some of you, I feel like, one second. Sorry about that, Gemini. One second. So, I feel like at the end of the day, what it is that's happening, you are giving to yourself more emotionally. I know Geminis, I was joking with Aquarius earlier, being like, I'm cold hearted. Geminis can be cold hearted too, but I feel like finally you're going to start giving back to yourself emotionally. Some of you guys could be spending time with your mother or a mother figure, a maternal character in your life. That's going to be very healing, especially after the pressure that you've been under. Could be stress, but it's just a lot of pressure. There's just a lot to get done in a small amount of time. And you know, you could be using all your senses, but as soon as you're done with that, you're going to be off to the races, doing what you need, getting what you need. So again, if you'd like a longer reading, let me know, but we're going to look to see what else Spirit has for you. But if you like a longer reading to go in depth about your sign personally, please like the video and drop a comment below. Yeah, so I feel like there's something here too where you're focused on work, you're focused on school. You could also feel like there's people that around you that you're working with that you're not trusting. But we'll have to dig deeper into that because I'm not really seeing if you're right or you're wrong. I feel like some of it could be insecurity. Another way to read this too is just like be very mindful about who you let know what you're doing. Because if you are not doing certain things or you're investing in things and it's not done yet, people could send that evil eye, people could be jealous. So just be very mindful about this, particularly if there's any new opportunities that pop up. Then then don't tell everybody about it now until it's more settled. That doesn't mean that it's going to be bad or you're going to jinx it, but just be very mindful about who you're communicating with because there is a little bit of deceptive energy, but I feel like you know it. All right. So that's what I got for you, Gemini. Hello. I did Virgos earlier, so you can, I think you can scrub back. But thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to drop a like, okay? And if you want something more in depth, then please, please, please let me know in the comment section. And yeah, that's what I got for you. So thank you guys so much. Have fun over the next 10 days. I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace. Until next time. Oops. Let's see if this goes. First, I can never remember how to end the thing. Here we go.